Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of The Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. As I mentioned, I'm doing this second, adventure now offline, not doing a live stream. So let's see how things go. I already went ahead and have chosen or spent some XPs for those characters here. So we have Desperate Defense for Gimli. We have sneaking and we have the quick snare ability, which I'm going to shuffle into those stacks now accordingly. So they all spend 3 of their 4 experience points they're actually had. So you see they have all 1 left. You can hold on to this and go for more powerful skills. The thing is, in this campaign you can give those skills back. I think that's the same with the Imperial Assault app, which is, I find it rather meh, actually. Again, I'm more of a fan to whatever, choose what you will stick to. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm definitely not changing the roles, so we still have the Burglar, the Guardian, and the Hunter here. We still don't have a Captain here. Something that you could also change in theory throughout the campaign. But again, so let's see. We are not going to save and quit. We have 13 lore, which is fine. We can still check out our item, but nothing has changed here. And then yeah, let's simply continue. Yes, we will stick to the roles. I think I mentioned that already. So yeah, let's see. Embark. We already know it's an adventure map. In times long ago, the Barrow-wights were more traveled, and you can still find paths to accommodate you curiously. You find a nervous pony laden with saddlebags, gumming the sparse grasses along the path. Each hero scouts 3, and then 1 hero tests spirit, I believe, and needs 2 successes. Okay, let's do the scout here first with our heroes. We will start with Gimli. Again, I will have to really speed things up here a little bit. Unyielding Spirit, Restless Axe. So we have drawn the Desperate Defense. That's the new one. That's a guard 1 and a rest 2. Right now, we don't really need rest effects. This goes to the top of our deck. It's a success after all. I think let's put these to the bottom of the deck. Let's not prepare any skills just yet. We have no clue what we are facing right now, so I think we might as well not do that. Let's do Bilbo next. Quiet. Ancient Wisdom. Time of Need is good. I think we want to prepare the Time of Need. This goes to the top of the deck, and this bottom. This goes to the top of the deck. It's a success after all. Time of Need is amazing. And let's do the same. For Legolas. Scout 3. Honed Agility. That's not bad. Let's prepare the Honed Agility and put the rest to the bottom of the stack. Again, Honed Agility says when you test agility, obviously you may discard to add 1 success. That's, I think, pretty amazing for Legolas. And then we have to test Spirit. I think this has to be Gimli, and we need 2 successes. Keep that in mind. We don't have any of those, what are those? I keep forgetting. Inspiration. He doesn't have an inspiration, actually. He starts because we started with the resourceful skill here prepared, but Gimli doesn't have one. So we have to hope for 2 successes now. 1, 2, and 3. 2 successes. Exactly what we needed. So we have passed that. That's, I think, a good start. You soothe the nervous animal and take its reins. It's not wild, but you see no sign of its owner. I think I recognize this as Meldrum the Apothecary. He'd recently roused from the resting after his ordeal with the Wargs. I met 2 travelers on the road, not a day before you found me, a man and a hobbit. Strange that they'd leave their packs here untended. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. Now that's certainly helpful. So we have some inspiration now. Pretty cool stuff. But he went through 2 successes in his stack, but I think it was still worth it. Let's continue here. And now we have to find tiles, and that might be a rather boring process, and I think that's why I'm preferring that we are playing this offline here, because I'm pretty sure it's not fun to watch that at all. So that's tile 105. Let's continue. Pretty sure that's not the last one here. 308B. And I already have to move this stuff around. I think that's fair. That's good enough. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yep. Place an exploration token. Yes, let's do that. So we are most certainly starting down here. You need to pass through the Barrow Downs safely to reach the Shire. But if there are other travelers lost here, you cannot in good conscience leave them in danger. Place heroes as indicated. And then objective update, search for the travelers. Let's continue. The ground roils and shifts beneath the surface, creating a dangerous expanse. Place a threat token as indicated. Yeah, of course, this will speed up the game, obviously. And then we are moving into the action phase. So I guess definitely we want to check out this and this. So we have to kind of split up. Unfortunately, we don't have any real abilities what allows us for the free move. That's a pretty amazing stuff. I would consider moving now, or we're starting with Bilbo, moving in down here with an action, going after the threat token because of his special ability, which allows him, before he interacts, to look at the top card of your deck. No, we know that. It's a success. We actually know that's a success, so it doesn't really help us here significantly. But still, I want him down here and I want Legolas here because then he's still adjacent to Bilbo and can protect him or fire arrows or whatever bad things would happen. Yeah, let's start with Bilbo with his first part. Action theory, he could still move out. Then we are interacting. The ground rolls and shifts beneath the surface. Okay, dangerous expanse. We already know that. Let's search. The rocks underfoot shake as if to throw you off, but somewhere at the center of this quake you sense the answer to the turmoil. Test might. Yeah, that's not great for him, obviously. If you are a dwarf, no, we are not a dwarf. That would be perfect for Gimli. But yeah, let's do that now with Bilbo. We have to live with that. So let's check out. So might is 2 only. We had 1 success for sure. And that's not a success. There's nothing else we can do right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is. So that's 1 success. Not even a leaf symbol. Confirm. Pretty sure that this is not good enough. The perilous crevices and sudden jutting ledges make you travel slow and taxing. In the end, you are thrown painfully to the unquaking ground outside this dark spell's influence. Suffer 1 damage. Are you kidding me now? That's a good start, huh? That's really a damage, and that's laceration. Flip 1 card face up, then flip this card face down. We don't have any other damage, so I will take that, I guess. So for now, still not a great start, and he already went through 1 success. And yeah, in theory we have 1 more movement left. The problem is I really don't know if I want to move out now or if I simply want to move down Gimli instead. Maybe that's what we should do, actually. But then yeah, I think Gimli can still take care of him, and then maybe Legolas can advance into this area up here. Let's click continue first. No, we are good. I really want to get... He's a dwarf. So in theory, we know that now, that dwarves seem to help here. So yeah, let's activate. So we will leave... Or should we leave him here? He still had a movement left, right? So let's move him out, actually. Let's move him here. And let's have Gimli moved on. I think that's the better deal. That's the better deal. Let's, again, activate this. Yes, we will search with Gimli now. It's the same thing. We can now automatically convert all of those maybes into successes, and it's might. For him, that's of course the much better deal. So let's see what we get. 1, that's a success. We know that already. That's a success, and that's not a... But that's 2 more successes because of the auto hits here, because of this test. So 1, 2 more. We're at 3 now in total. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Keeping your footing with ease, you find your way to the center of the quake and growl 3 words in the secret dwarfish tongue. Quickly, the ground stills like a pot of boiling water. Remove from its flame, and whatever forces upset the earth bows before your will. Gain the Stone Talker title. Holy moly. Okay, Stone Talker. Where is the Stone Talker? Something completely new. Here's the Stone Talker. During your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure to choose a space and apply stun to each enemy group in that space. Now I'm not 100% sure what happens with those titles, actually. Do you get those titles into your discard pile? I guess. Oh, prepares it immediately. No. Wow. that's automatically prepared. Cool, I really have to remember that for sure, but this was the test. Nice. I will certainly take that. And which hero gained this tile? Yeah, that was Gimli, of course. Confirm. Nothing. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I take that. And also Gimli has now movement left, so I think why not have them move back? So he is with Bilbo now to protect him. Of course, his guard ability allows him, you cannot pass. I think we can show that here, to also nearby heroes, exactly. But I think let's keep them together. And then last but not least, we have Legolas. He will certainly move in here first. Then we are pretty much exploring this tile. This is not an action. It's basically part of that movement here. But we are going to explore that now. Ruin has come to these structures. Somehow only the Commonwealth survives intact. Discard. Okay, gain the inspiration. So nothing really major happened here. But that's what typically happens with those. Let's move back. A dense fog blankets the area, covering an already treacherous land. Place a threat token as indicated. Now that's good because Legolas is in that space, so we can place that threat token right next to him. Let's continue. A statue of some tremendous monster looms over the area with something held in its hand. Place a search token as indicated. Okay, that's now here. So we could go in there too. So we have choices actually. We do have choices because we still have a movement left. Oh wait, but we have two. These ruins hold many answers for those who take the time to look. Place a search token as indicated. So we have another one in here. And Legolas still has a movement. But let's continue. Oh, we get a new tile, 303. That's another more biggish tile. Let's see if I find that quickly. And yes, here we are. This goes in here. Pretty sure we are placing an exploration token in the middle. But let's check the app. Yes, we do. Let's click continue. Your journey continues. Okay, we still have one movement left and one action left, basically, with Legolas. So the idea is now, maybe we could go after this threat token here. That's tempting. It really is tempting. Now I would ask the chat what to go for, but I have to make that call now. And I think these guys have to move up here anyway. So I guess it behooves me to go after one of those things. Here he would still be adjacent. It would be also adjacent here. But I think let's move him up here and let's check that search token accordingly. A statue of some tremendous monster looms over the area with something held in its hand. Yeah, let's search it. As you draw closer, you realize the statue is a troll turned to stone by the sunlight. Ha, amazing. Its hand is clasped tight around something that may be of value. Okay, we have to test might and we need 2 successes. The thing is, might is not his strongest suit, of course. So that's a maybe, and oh, that's nothing. That's a curse. So we did not make it. I think there's nothing we can do to... No, it was not agility. No, there's nothing we can do, so we have to fail it. You give up your efforts for fear of damaging the item. Okay, that sounds sensible. But I guess that's the end of the action phase, actually. So we will end it here. Yes, confirm. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains 1 inspiration. This already happened before, and I'm still convinced that this is part of the adventure mode. But I will take those 3. The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Threat increases by 7, so it's again 2 per hero plus the 1 threat token we still have out there. But I think we are not making it to the threshold here, which means we are going into the rally phase. So we are shuffling everything into the deck. And then we are scouting 2, right? Yeah. Okay, let's start with Gimli again. Oh, that's a success. Ready defense. And yeah, the misfortune goes to the bottom of the deck. For sure, the ready defense simply goes on top. I think we want successes now on top of our decks. Then it's Bilbo. No, for sure this goes to the bottom. This is a maybe. We could prepare it. During your turn, you may discard the skill for you and each nearby here to move up. Yeah, that's great. The road ever goes on. That's a very powerful thing. Gets us pretty much a free movement. amazing. And I like these decks. This is such a nice mechanic. Really well done. Precise strike. Yeah, that's an amazing one. Quick snare. Before you strike with this skill, add stun to the attack. Not sure if we are fighting now, so but we can prepare it. Let's prepare it. I think that's fine. Precise strike goes to the top of our deck. And then we are continuing here, action phase. So we know that this is a might test. And we need 2, and I think that's really not the perfect thing for Legolas to take care of. Again, I would like to start with Bilbo to check out this threat marker here, just because. And I think I already have to start moving things around a bit. I will do that with the next shot, actually. Right now we are still okay. And yeah, I think let's start with Bilbo, moving him 1. Let's deal with a threat token here. Let's check out the app. Already treacherous land. Let's search. The ground beneath your feet becomes rocky and choked with roots intent on tripping you up. Yeah, awesome. I mean, test agility. This would have been the perfect thing for Legolas, but I didn't. So we have to do that test with Bilbo now. But he isn't necessarily bad with agility, so that's 2. Do we have something else when you test? Oh, I could have done this. During your turn, you may discard the skill for you and each neighbor to move up 1 space. I think I would have done that instead of spending the action. So he was moving. Legolas is also moving. I think he's then moving into the newly encountered space, because he didn't know that yet, to be fair. And yeah, Gimli will also move 1 space up. So we have taken care of the road ever goes on. So this is discarded. Okay, well, that's nice. That's really nice. And now we are doing the agility test. So let's see. That's a maybe. That's a nothing. Wow, that's really bad. Okay, we want to transform this into a success for sure. So we have 2 successes. Let's put them in. Confirm. That's not good enough. Oh, it is. But, wow. You stumble as a rock falls from beneath your foot, tumbling forward. Threat decreases by 2. I mean, that's good. But we again suffer 1 wound. We really have to stop doing these threats with Bilbo, it seems. Then discard this threat token. Okay, let's do the wound first. Oh, that's bad. It's really bad, actually. Flip this card face down, that's weariness. But still, 2 out of 3, we can go into our last, and we need the rest as soon as possible for him. So let's discard the threat token. Let's go back to the app. Let's continue. Nothing else would happen. Okay, we still have a full action with him left, because again, we were using the road ever goes on instead of the normal move. But I think now we would have to move, right? But in theory, that's now wasteful. I could have moved him here now 1-2 spaces, and then we would explore, but then we have basically wasted the movement here. But again, I'm not taking it back because there was test results in there. I'm really not playing this well. But anything else could have happened. I think it's still fair enough. Whatever happens, let's do it. So he's moving 1-2 spaces here. We will explore this exploration token. Let's do that in the app. Yes, we are exploring it. Fruit trees stop the landscape, and some past architects saw fit to build a staircase down the hill to the river. Discard the inspiration, gain 1 inspiration. So we are transforming this into an inspiration. Bilbo can definitely use it. Let's continue. A single shaft of light illuminates a low area where a battle was fought long ago, painting it in vibrant hues. Place a search token as indicated. So this goes down. Oh, here. Okay, maybe Bilbo should check it out next. Let's continue. Oh, a large wolf keeps attentive watch of the land below from atop a ridge. Its sharp eyes and keen ears leave little unnoticed. Place a threat token. So that's right here with Legolas. So maybe after all it wasn't a bad idea to have him here, but that's more by accident. Let's continue. Faint as a whisper, this area smells familiar. Place a search token. Okay, this search token goes in here, actually. Let's continue. Oh, a new tile, actually. 307. This goes in here, actually, and I think I have to move it up again. Oh, boy. And that was what I was afraid of doing this in the live stream, actually, because really keeping the camera here focused and centered is a problem. Let's continue. and a small connecting one. We couldn't see this from the... Ah, come on, you must be kidding me. Okay, we need a very small one now. I think the small one are here. And this goes in here. And I'm pretty sure we are placing 2 search tokens in here. Check it out. Yes, we do. Let's place those accordingly. Let's continue. Okay, 200. So here we have 201. 200. A goes in here. And again, I have to start moving. Let's continue. Another search token goes in there. Your journey continues. Okay, this was Bilbo, right? Yes. So I guess Legolas wants to check out the threat token here next. I think he's in the perfect condition to do that. Is there anything I can do with Legolas before I do something crazy? Yeah, he can also move 1 space without provoking attacks, but nothing that would help us here. So yeah, let's check out the threat token with Legolas. That's the wolf atop a ridge. Yeah, search. You try to pass the wolf unnoticed. You do not want to face such a fierce animal in battle. Oh, come on, it's Legolas. We are testing wits. If you are hidden at 1 success, we are not hidden. Maybe that's something to remember for future turns. So we are testing wit 2. So the wit is an okay skill for Legolas. 1, 2, oh, come on, 1 leaf. Okay, there is 1 leaf. We are definitely transforming this into a success. These are the 2 successes we needed. Let's pass. Oh, wow. You move cleverly, concealing yourself not just from the wolf's eyes, but also its ears and nose. The animal glances toward you from time to time, but never seems to locate you for certain. You reach the other side of the ridge and think yourself home free. Hello there, calls a voice. A man with a wolf fur cloak comes down the ridge toward you. That was some clever moving. You have quite a talent for stealth. But I bet you couldn't make it past my friend. The man in the wolf fur cloak gives you a few wilderness tips and tells you that you may stumble across his friend where bears may be found. Become hidden or gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, we just learned that being hidden may not be the worst thing in the world for him. So let's make him hidden. So we can basically dodge all the damages. And then we are discarding the threat token. Let me quickly do that off camera. Let's continue. And then Legolas still has a turn. And his special ability allows him once per round during your turn, you may spend 1 inspiration to move 1 space without provoking attacks. I think we want to do that actually. We know that Gimli will go in here because this was a might check if I recall that correctly. Bilbo might go after this one. So yeah, let's have him move for free. This costs him 1 inspiration though, but he can afford that for sure. And then he still has an action left because again, this was a free move after all, or I think what is it called? To move 1 space. And then yeah, let's check it out. That's this here. Yes. Faint as a whisper, this area smells familiar. Strange. Breathing deep, you try to place where you know the scent from. Test wits. If you're a hobbit, yeah, we have a hobbit with us, but it's not the hobbit who's searching for it. Again, that's wits, so we might be okay. So, oh, that's bad. 1, 2, that's super bad. 3. Ooh, we needed 1 success only. Do we spend it now or not? That's the question. Why not? Why not? Let's spend it. We still have it. So that's only 1 success. Pretty sure that this is not enough. Let's confirm that. You cannot quite place where you smelled the scent before, but it is quite pleasant and eases your spirit. Gain 1 inspiration. Oh, it's still okay, kind of, but not great. So we gain our inspiration back, but of course the search token is gone. Not sure what we could have found there. And then it's Gimli, sorry, they were all moving. Okay, let's continue. Maybe something else will happen in the app. No, it doesn't. So yeah, it's Gimli next. And yeah, the idea was to go here. So he's moving 1 space in here with his first action. And then yeah, he will check out this token. We already kind of know that. That's the thing. We need a might test of 2. That's the troll, exactly. So we are doing might. That's 4 for him. 1, 2... 3 and 4. We have to spend 1, unfortunately, even though he's a very mighty character, but that's okay to pass. You pull the item free. The troll looks on with a dumbfounded expression, frozen in place. Discard the search token. Okay. You have gained the brooch. You or a nearby hero may immediately equip it. So let's search for the brew. And the good, no one is nearby. It's only Gimli himself. So let's see. And here we have the brooch. If you would suffer any amount of fear, or it's fear here, right? Yeah. You may deplete this item to suffer that. You may deplete this item to suffer. Face down instead. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, not game breaking. It's face down, but it's 2 loads basically. So that's where we have those little tokens. I think for him it's actually good because he cannot take that much fear actually. Let's discard the test tokens, and I think we have to remove the search token, if I recall that correctly. Let's go back to the app. Let's continue. No, nothing else. And in theory, we still have 1 movement point left. And I think let's move him down here to prepare for the next turn. And he's still in guarding distance of the Hobbit, of Bilbo, which might definitely, come in handy for sure. But let's end our action phase. Yes, we confirm that. Shadow phase. Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Okay, we will gain 1 inspiration. Again, I will do that now off camera. Not very exciting to see. Continue. The shadow deepens, though okay. Threat increases by 6, which means we will hit the threshold. Fog rolls in across the downs. It feels strange and sickly cold, and you think it is quite unnatural. Not quite unnatural. You can barely see 10 paces in front of you. That shouldn't be a problem for both of them, right? Gimli and Legolas. If there is not darkness in Bilbo's space. No, there is no darkness token. If there is not, we will have to place 1. What's a darkness token actually? Is this a darkness token? I think there is. I think this is a darkness token, no? I don't have any other tokens, actually. I'm not using them quite that often, actually. So no, I think let's treat this as a darkness token. Let's continue. Crouching and skulking, other creatures lurk in the Barrow Downs, hoping to find trinkets and treasures, or unsuspecting passers-by. Oh! 1 orc hunter goes directly to Bilbo. Are you kidding me? Okay, he's ranged, but that's okay, I guess. So let's place the orc hunter here. Another orc hunter goes in here, actually, to Legolas' space. With looters about among the barrows, you worry that the Barrow Downs are even more dangerous than you at first thought. The missing travelers could be in great peril, whether at the knife of a ruffian or the hand of a Barrow-wight. We'll definitely see some ghosts coming. Okay, let's continue. Rally phase. I will do that now really mainly off camera, this whole shuffling and stuff. And then we are scouting 2. Gimli first. Ancient Wisdom might be okay because he's not the... let's keep Ancient Wisdom with him. He's not the knowledgeable character that is. And the second card, that's the Misfortune, goes back to the bottom of the deck for sure. I think that was an okay draw for him actually. Let's do Bilbo next. 1 sneaking, while hidden, so we can hide and we can sprint 1. And the Unyielding Spirit, no, let's put this to the bottom of the deck. I think that's helpful. Let's do Legolas, light-footed. Ancient Wisdom, it's okay. We can still prepare 1, so let's keep the Ancient Wisdom with him open too. And these 2 successes go on top of it because we need it now. That was helpful. Let's continue. And we are moving into the action phase. And for sure, we will start with Legolas to shoot this orc archer here. We know there are 2 successes. We have the Great Bow, which does a lot of hits actually. So let's certainly attack. Oh, I forgot to place the appropriate token next to the other one. I keep forgetting this. So this is this guy here, and he doesn't have a banner. So let's attack the guy without the banner. He was definitely first. So let's click him. He has an armor and he has 5 damage, which is a pity because we don't do enough damage now actually natively. So we need 3 successes because we need 6 hits, and I think we don't have anything pierce, right? Okay, we could get rid of the hidden to do 1 more damage. That's a possibility. Let's do that. So we know there are 2 hits on top of it, so that's good. Then, but we're testing agility, which is 1 more. I think we are spending, let's not get rid of the hidden. We will spend the leaf and the great bow. That's 3 successes, so that's 7 hits in total. So we don't really care about the armor that much. So we are applying this. Yes. Remove on all hunter, you and a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration. Still all right? Yeah, it is. So this guy is gone, and we can give it to Legolas let's give it to Legolas because he's going to hit again right now. So we might need it. So let's certainly do that again against this guy here. Again, we know the drill. 1, maybe 2, 3, and 4. Are you kidding me? But we could spend 3 of our inspiration to do 3 damage, and I think that's what we are going to do. 1, 2, 3. We can spend them all. We will gain 1 back, so I think we can take that. I think nothing happened in the app. No. Yeah, it's the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apply the hits. Yes, let's do that. They're not going to counterattack. Remove one orca. You and a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration. That's of course Legolas. But that's also the end of his turn. So let's discard those cards. Well, that was a pretty strong turn for him actually. So he has taken care of basically all of the enemies right now. I think this was certainly helpful. No, that was a great job, Legolas. Absolutely. I do want to move Bilbo out of this darkness space, and I'm not 100% sure. Or should we check out what this... We can check it out anyway, right? So let's click it for those who take the time to look. Because if something terrible happens down here, we want to have... No, let's start with Bilbo to really help, or Gimli could then still help if something happens. Now let's start with Bilbo. We are canceling this, and then, Bilbo is checking out this space here. A single shaft of light illuminates a low area where a battle was fought long ago, painting it in vibrant hues. Okay, let's search. Passing through the low area, you stumble upon an ancient corpse, nothing remaining but bone and rusted metal. Its sword is planted into the ground beside it, its hand still on the hilt. Test spirit, which is a 3 for him. And we only need 1 success, so that should be possible. But I think we know there was a success on top. Or was it? I don't know. But that's okay. That's a success we needed. So we passed. Here lies a wanderer such as yourself, strong and vigilant to the end. Become determined or gain 1 inspiration. Let's check out determined. I'm not knowing all of those by heart. When you test, you may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and review. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Of course, that's amazing. It's really cool stuff. We have to remember this for sure. Then we are discarding the search token. Nothing else is happening. And now we get to choose what to do next, actually. So this is gone. We want to move out of the space with the darkness, but it seems that we get more and more darkness. So I'm now inclined to move maybe Bilbo over here, because then we could still explore, actually. That's at least something. And then maybe we can move them down here. On the other hand, I would like to, if we move in here, Gimli could still go after him. Maybe that's the better deal. Yeah, let's move him 1 space down. We still have a movement left, but let's check out that exploration token here. Yes, we are exploring this. A section of the woodland has been lightly inhabited with campsite and grave markers, the only signs left behind. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. Let's do that. He's already or nearly maxed actually. No, he has 6, that's fine. An elven woman in a green cloak is knelt down by a tree gathering herbs. Place a person token. Oh, she's next to him actually. Oh, that's nice. Where are the person tokens? Ah, found it. So she goes in here. Unfortunately, he cannot. I think, yeah, we have to leave Bilbo here now. In theory, I could continue to. I think that's even the better deal. Maybe we should explore here too. On the other hand, but then we know what's. I think we have to do that now. We have 1 movement left, so let's move him here and explore there too. So let's continue. Oh, we're not done yet. A dense fog blankets the area. So let's move back before we moved on. This was still part of the exploration. Place a threat token as indicate. Okay, that goes down here. There are some columns or pillars or so. And another tile, 204. And this goes down here actually. Continue. We are placing an exploration token. Your journey continues. Okay, now we can still decide if we want to move Bilbo over here, because yeah, right now, yeah, I'm curious. I want to be here, and still we have Gimli up there. He could still move in and at least guard him. That's a possibility. Yes, let's do that. So we are exploring further. Yes. Sickly trees bent over shallow pools. Discard the exploration token, gain 1 inspiration. Oh, a dead horse rests in the middle of the path. It strikes you as strange. It would be left here in the Barrow-downs. Place a threat token as indicated. So we have 2 threat tokens basically next to poor Bilbo. That's a problem. So this goes away or is transformed into an inspiration for Bilbo. Let's continue. Your journey continues. And then last but not least, it's Gimli. Should we really have a dwarf talk to an elf? It sounds off, right? We can still go after this one and then move him here, and then he's still nearby to Bilbo. I think again we are playing adventure mode. We did that deliberately, or I did that choice deliberately to really explore all those things. So I guess let's do that. So Gimli is interacting with this. Overturning each rock, tracing the subtle patterns of the earth, and noting the sparse plant life tells you more than you thought possible. Gain 2 inspiration. Oh, he only can take 1 of those because he's already maxed out at 3. Then we are discarding. Now, that was a bit lame, so let's get rid of this. Let's continue. And that was rather lame actually. So with our next, we have to move him 1-2 spaces here next to Bilbo. Let me check if I'm not missing anything with darkness actually. I have to be careful because again, darkness is something I can't really remember if there are any other. And it can cause fear. Game effects, the app hero contains. No, I think we are okay. There are no real ongoing effects. This is all triggered by the app, it seems. And I guess that's the end of our action phase. Legolas shot twice, Bilbo moved a lot around, and yeah, I think we found some herbs or so. Let's end the darkness action phase. Let's confirm shadow phase. Okay, we are gaining 1 inspiration again. Yeah, he's maxed out, and I think Bilbo is now also maxed out, and that's again something I'm pretty sure it has to do with the adventure mode. The shadow deepens. Threat increases by 8, again 6 + 2. So we have not made it to the threshold, so we have time. So we are moving into the rally phase once again. Then we are scouting 2. 1 Poet's Heart before you interact with the person token. That's good because he might really go after the person token. But he gains an inspiration. But he could rest. That doesn't help him. No, doesn't really help him at all. Yeah, let's keep this one. We will put this to the top of the bottom. Would be nice, but he's already maxed out in respect to inspiration. Otherwise, it would be a nice thing to have. Let's check out Bilbo's card, Ancient Wisdom and Honed Agility. Yeah, let's keep the... No, let's keep wisdom. That's his weaker skill, actually. Let's put the other to the bottom of the deck. Then we are doing 2 cards for Legolas. No distracted. Yeah, the light-footed goes on top. Oops, no, here's on top. And the other one definitely goes to the bottom of this deck. Yeah, these weaknesses don't do anything to us. And I guess that's the rally phase. Let's continue, and then we are moving into the action phase.
Yeah, but what to do next? I have some problems sending Bilbo after this threat token, because so far he always got a wound out of this, and I was not able to get a rest card. I'm pretty sure everyone has a rest card in their deck, but yeah, I think that risk is too high. The thing is, he could use his sneaking ability now, which says sprint 1, so we are discarding it basically, and this allows him to move over here. I think let's have Bilbo deal with that elven woman. So let's check it out. Oh, hello, the dark-haired elf greets you with a warm smile as you approach. Might you be in need of assistance? I'm fairly skilled in herbal remedies, she says, while placing the freshly picked herbs in a medicine bag. Oh, this might be perfect for Bilbo, actually. A scepter offered to treat you. A random stranger politely decline. Yeah, let's take some chances. I mean, how many evil elves out there in Lord of the Rings world? Her presence grows even warmer, filling you with a sense of comfort and security. I believe I have just the thing. She opens her medicine bag and begins tending to your wounds. Gain 1 inspiration. I think he is maxed out, actually. Let me know. Yeah, he is maxed out. Discard 1 or 2 face-down wounds. I mean, that's really perfect. Anything else? She's still here. Oh, maybe she sticks around. Let me see. Let me click on it again. Okay, we can talk to her. Let's go for never mind first, but let's get rid of the 2 wounds. These were 2 face down wounds, so we can get rid of those. I think that was certainly helpful. And in theory, he could talk to her again, right? Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we are playing adventure mode. We have our time, at least. I think the elf is picking herbs and placing them in her medicine bag. And the movement was free because he was discarding his sneaking ability. Then we interacted first. And yeah, before we interact, let's not forget we can check out the top card. And I really have forgotten, yeah, this was a success. There was a break now in between the 2 videos now. So I'm back with a fresh voice and hopefully a better microphone. Apologies for that. And yeah, let's definitely talk. Oh, she stands to greet you with a smile. Oh, hello. Have you need of my assistance? So that's another action? Okay, that's weird. No, just now. I mean, I clicked on it, and then we are saying talk. And is this now an additional action or not? Oh, that's now interesting. I think it's not a double action, right? No, I think not. Let's check it out. No, it's the same thing. That's why. And now it's gone. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, but okay. It is what it is. I will not take it back. So the elven woman is gone, but he's fully healed. I mean, what else could I ask for? But of course we have wasted another action, so he could have moved. But again, maybe something else could have happened. This was really stupid. Okay, then who's next? I think we should continue with Legolas now, just to see what this exploration token here is, right? And which way do we want to move, up here or down there? Doesn't really matter too much right now from where we stand, but could make a difference later on. Let's simply move down here for now and let's explore. Let's move back to the app. Yes, we explore. A ridge of white stones forms a narrow pass in the otherwise rolling hills. Discard and we gain the inspiration. Okay. Your journey continues. So that's pretty much a dead end. So we are taking this. I think, yeah, he can definitely take it. And we still have 1 movement point left from his movement. So let's move him back in here. So it seems our direction moves us somewhere else. And then, yeah, he still has an action. There's no reason not to move him 1, 2 spaces here to his friends. So it's good. So he's nearby to all of those spaces here. So whatever comes here, he might be able to shoot an arrow later on. So maybe I should have started with Gimli. But okay, also not taking it back. And right now I feel, what was this? Let's check it in the app. We are allowed to do that, right? So let's move over so we can click on it. That's the fog. And this, oops, what was this? And this is the, that's the dead horse. Maybe Legolas might go for the dead horse next and have Gimli check out the other one. On the other hand, the dead horse could give us some clue about what's happened to those travelers. Yeah, let's do that. That's a trace at least. So we will move him here with his first action. Again, we have one movement point left. So let's check it out with Gimli. So let's investigate. You come closer to the horse. It looks freshly killed, but not by wights. More like by some kind of animal. You have only a moment to wonder what sort of beast hunts amongst the barrows before the walk. Meldrum called Coalfang mounts a stone nearby. Gellar, she growls. Oh, how is it you know our speech? Draw your weapon and attack. Yeah, I think I have to roleplay it now. I will not game it. I think maybe, I'm pretty sure someone like Bilbo or also Legolas would have asked, but I think Gimli is now really eager killing this beast. So yeah, let's draw the weapon and attack. We will do that role-playing style. You draw your weapon with a snarl. Coalfang springs at you. Place Coalfang as indicated. Then discard this threat token. Okay. Anything else? No. So this threat token is gone and we have Coalfang. That's the bigger one. In theory, he can still move out, but of course, when we are moving out, we will provoke an attack. So better not do that. And yeah, he still has an action, so he will most certainly go after the after Coalfang here for sure. And I believe that's the first attack he's doing actually, right? I think so. So we are attacking with our battle axe. So we have 4 might. So that's a hit. That's nothing, that's bad. That's a hit, cool. And what do we have here? That's another hit. Wow, and we can place one of these cards back on top. But I think with 3 hits, we can do, or 3 successes, we can do 8 hits and Sunder. So any armor Coalfang has will be gone, or at least 1 point of it. Okay, that's nice. So let's check that out. And again, I should have been able to do that anyway. What's Pack's Vengeance? Increased health. Okay. And it's immune to lethal and stun. I see, I see. But we have Sunder. So the armor is gone. And then that's 8, right? Ah, you're kidding me. Oh, we are too short. Wow. So in total, that was in theory 9 hits because of the Sunder. The good thing is Sunder is permanent. So the armor is gone. So let's apply. Yes. And yeah, the enemy can attack, unfortunately, so he has to deal with that. Coalfang charges at you, then abruptly twists to slam against you with the bulk of her body. Might negates. Wow, 2 and 2. Oh, if you suffer any damage from this attack, discard 1 prepared card. If you suffer fear from this attack, discard 1 inspiration. Okay, let's move back. So we know we can place 1 back on top of the deck, because again, we did the attack and his special ability allows him to just do that. Might negate, so he's again drawing 4. Yeah, no, the ringmail doesn't help him here, unfortunately. No, we have to draw 4 cards. It is what it is. So we know this is 1 success, 2 successes. Wow. That's a leaf. Oh wow, we can maybe, oh, we can completely dodge that. Are you kidding me? And we will definitely do that. So we will spend 2 of our inspiration here to dodge all 4 of those wounds. And which means we didn't suffer any wounds. We didn't, so we don't have to discard a repaired card. We didn't suffer any fear. Wow, that was pretty amazing. Cool. Wow, that was amazing. The thing is, our turn is over. And this means I really should have started with Gimli, or at least before Legolas is going, because Legolas could have shot another arrow in there. Pretty stupid. But yeah, okay. That happens when you play these scenarios for your first time. Yes, we will end the action phase. Let's confirm that. Moving into the shadow phase. So we gain 1 inspiration, which might be good for Gimli, actually. Because, no, I think she's now exhausted. She can still counterattack in theory. But, and again, I forgot to place the banner next to her, but I think it doesn't really matter too much. And then, yeah, we will deal with the inspiration. Sorry, I was confused for a second. Only Legolas can take 1. Bilbo is maxed out. Let's continue. Threat increases by 7, which makes sense. I'm pretty sure we will see more things happening now. You just catch movement out of the corner of your eye, but when you turn to look, nothing is there. Bilbo suffers 2 fear. Wow. Then if there is not darkness in Bilbo's space, no, there is not. We will play. Okay, this darkness stuff could be, I think this is the fog now spreading over, but Bilbo has to suffer 2 fear now, and wit negates. Is there something he can do with wits? No, we have wisdom here. We have the time of need still. He can hide. Maybe that's something he should have done much earlier. That was stupid. Okay, wits is 4 for him. Okay, no, that's really his strong suit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He will certainly spend 1. He has more than enough of those. Yeah, we need 2 successes. And we have to place a darkness marker into his space. And right now, nothing was triggering these things. They were only asking to place 1, but I'm pretty sure that this will come into play sooner or later. Let's move back to the app. You cannot shake the feeling of being stalked by something unseen. You imagine the missing travelers might have met a terrible fate, or will, if you cannot find them in time. Or that was the idea after going this horse, actually. Legolas hears a noise, then cold, bony hands wrap around Legolas's mouth to stifle any cries for help. Darkness overwhelms Legolas as the white tracks them away. If there is not darkness in Legolas's space, or there is now, place a darkness token. What? Legolas is gone? Then remove Legolas from the map. Are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, there is darkness, but anyway, he would have been removed. No, that's pretty cruel. Not sure what to make of this. Let's continue. That's a nice twist of events, actually. And, okay. Legolas awakens within one of the barrows, supine and on cold stone. They sit up and look about, though their eyes are slow to adjust to the darkness. Okay, we need 208B, and then we will place Legolas inside as indicated. Okay, let's check, or let's search this tile. And for now, he's going to be placed in here. And I think the tile is somewhere here. I'm pretty sure I have to move things around a little bit later. Let's move back to the app. You see a man stretched out on the ground nearby. Treasure is scattered around him and a blade rests across his neck. Place a person token as indicated. Now I do know where those person tokens are. That's at least something. So this is in here actually. A confused assortment of tracks leads off among the barrows. Could these belong to the missing travelers? Place a search token as indicated. So this was actually where Legolas was, but we were moving away. So this is basically up here. Now I'm relatively certain I have to move the map around a little bit, and I think I will do that in just a second. And then we hope that's all right. You have found one of the missing travelers captured by the haunted things in the Barrow Downs. The other might be in similar peril somewhere. You must rescue them. Objective updated. Rescue the travelers from the Barrow-wights. Yeah. Rally phase. Okay, that wasn't that big of a deal actually. So we are resetting and scouting. So let's start scouting with Gimli. That's ready defense. Yeah, I think that's a success. It needs to go on top. Poet's Heart. We can... No, we are not going... rest? No, it doesn't need to rest. Let's put this to the bottom of the deck again. And the ready defense certainly goes on top. Yeah, we know we can do 1 more damage. Then let's do the same for Bilbo. Oh, the road ever goes on. We want to prepare that. That's a nice one. Yeah, let's put the simple desires back to the bottom. Oops. Getting pretty messy now. So we are now at 4 prepared cards. Determined is not a prepared card. And then let's do Legolas. clever wit. I'm not sure if we need that. And keen eyes. Your attacks can target enemies 1 additional space and strike 2. Yeah, that's... We will discard the resourceful. And we'll keep the keen eyes, and the clever wit goes to the bottom of its deck. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's move back to the app. Let's continue. And it's the action phase. Okay, we have to rescue some travelers. And I guess we have to start with Gimli, who needs to take out Coalfang, right? Yeah, let's do that. So let's click on Coalfang. Let's hit, and yeah, we need 2 more hits actually. And we do know there is a success on top. There's 1. We have to do that 4 times, no matter what. We need to, yeah, these are 2 hits, that's 6 hits, that's more than enough. We will place this back on top of his stack, so he has a success for sure, but these were 2 successes, aka 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, we will apply 6 hits. Remove Coalfang. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. This will be himself actually. He's also pretty maxed out now. But let's remove Coalfang accordingly. Now with a banner. Let's see if something happens in the app. Coalfang bites down on your weapon as you swing. With a pained howl you see one of her large teeth break upon it. Snarling through the blood and pain, she stands upright. "We are not done," she growls. She bounds away from you into the fog and you quickly lose her trail. You collect the broken fang. If indeed you see Coalfang again, this may serve to strengthen your heart. Lore increases by 2. Nice. And we gain the Fang Pendant. Okay, you or a nearby hero may immediately equip it. Okay, let's check out the pendant now. And I believe we are giving this to Gimli because he would gain 1 pierce. So it has 1 charge on it. Because Bilbo himself has a pierce effect already on his card. And he has Thunder, which is also nice. But getting pierce after you feed an enemy group, you may deplete this item to gain 1 inspiration. So we gain this pierce no matter what. But we can deplete this item to gain 1 inspiration. Let's move back to the app. That was definitely a nice catch. Okay, nothing else is happening. So are we going... I think the idea was now to move... I think we have to move somewhere up here, right? I'm not sure if Legolas will be able to move out here of these barrows. But we still have this one here, but we cannot separate them. If Legolas would be here, that would be a different story. When he can guard nearby... He still has that ability. That's a tricky call. We have the threat token here. The threat we know is some... I'm not sure. Let's have him move 1, 2 spaces here into darkness. Not sure if that's a good idea or not, but I will do it anyway. And the problem is... I think that's good. No, I think that is pretty solid actually. Then we are moving into... Should we do Legolas first or Bilbo? I think I want to do Bilbo first. So he's moving 1, 2 spaces here with his first action. Then he's going to discard his The Road Ever Goes On. During your turn, you may discard the skill for you and each nearby hero to move up 1 space. So he's moving in here and he's moving in here, which means we are now basically out of this darkness, but this card is discarded. That's an amazing card for him, actually. And then Bilbo still has an activation left, so we are checking out this. In theory, we could now test his topmost card. Oh, wow, before you look at the top card of your deck. If it's a card with the thing, gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, it is not. Yeah, let's interact with this search token here. A confused assortment of tracks leads off among the barrows. Could these belong to the missing travelers? Let's search. You can see the tracks of at least 2 people and something else. Something not quite human. Could these belong to the missing travelers? I think we could inspect those, or we could waste no time. Follow them quickly. Personally, I do think we have time. So I think he's more of the careful guy. Also role-played it a little bit. Let's inspect the tracks closely. You crouch to inspect the tracks more closely, running your fingers over them to gauge their age and depth. Test a wisdom. If you have at least 1 prepared hunter, okay, now we wouldn't. Yeah, the hunter is gone. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, okay. So we have to deal with wisdom now. The good thing is we have the ancient wisdom prepared here, so we can add 1 success, but wisdom is only a 2, and we know what the topmost card is. We are using our determined to basically discard those. You may discard this boon to discard any number of cards from the test and reveal that many additional cards. So determined is gone. So we are basically drawing 2 replacement cards now. That's 1, that's 2. We will certainly spend both of those to transform this into a success, and we will also get rid of the ancient wisdom. You may discard the skill to add 1 success. So we have 3 successes in total. I mean, that should be something. Let's confirm that. I think that's good. 1 set of tracks certainly belongs to a man, perhaps one of the missing travelers. Another to your missing companion. Hey, hey. The rest, something that was once a man but is no longer. One of these creatures that haunts the Barrow-downs. It seems to have taken both the traveler and your companion toward a particular barrow. Lore increases by 2, that's good. Then we are discarding this search token. Anything else? Oh yeah, we get a new tile. Place 203A as indicated. And I believe this goes in like this. Yes, exactly. Keep this middle area here pretty much open. Let's continue. Oh wow, I think I have to continue to move 302 as indicated. Okay, I have to search the tile and I have to move the whole area around 1 step more actually. And I believe we are placing it in, oops, I have to even move that further down. I think this is the right thing. Yes, it is. Let's move back to the app. Okay, and we are placing 2 exploration tokens accordingly. No surprise here. 1 and 2. Wow, this map is going to be massive. And that's kind of the problem, quote unquote, if you're playing with more than 2 or so. If you're playing with 4, you're even adding more and more of those map tiles. So that's pretty much the scaling what the app does. And we have to remove this token here. Not sure how we have found this trail from here, but I take it. I take it. Let's continue. And that's that. So we have basically only Legolas left, and I guess there is nothing else to do. Oh no, I figured now. Legolas is actually down here. These are the Barrow-downs. So again, I have to move this whole thing up to place it accordingly. But now I hope we have done it. I think these are all exit points, so we could move out here, but I think first thing to do is to deal with this person token with Legolas, right? So let's move him here. I think he can move for free, right? He has his once per round during your turn, you may spend 1 inspiration to move 1 space without provoking attack. So let's certainly do that. So we still have 2 full actions left. So let's check out that person token. You see a man stretched out on the ground nearby. The treasure is scattered. Okay, blessed. The blade rests across his neck. Let's search. Go to the man and inspect him. He may be still alive, but his sleep, if sleep it is so deep that it is difficult to tell. Try to wake him, move the sword, inspect the treasure. Yeah, I think he will try to wake him. He's Legolas. Try to shake the traveler free of his torpor. Test might of 1. Might is his strong suit, yeah. So we are revealing 2 cards. That's a success, and that's a, wow, 2 successes. That seems wasteful, but we have passed. You do everything you can to rouse the traveler, but he remains resolutely asleep. Gain 1 inspiration and become determined. Okay, we know determined. That was certainly a helpful one. Let's place it here. Let's discard those successes now. And we also gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, that's good for him. Let's continue. Okay, there is more. Yeah, a wight, of course, appears. You suddenly hear a hiss from the shadows, the scrape of wind and stone, and a terrifying creature of bone and wreck slides into view. Abruptly, the man gasps, his eyes glowing cold as he opens them. The Barrow-wight has begun its grim work. If only you could stop it. Place 1 wight as indicated. This is a Barrow-wight. You must defeat the Barrow-wight to rescue this traveler. Now I'm really happy. I have hold on to 1 action now, and I think let's check the app how we can defeat it. Yeah, it has magical armor, yeah, that's the problem. But let's see about that. It's only a 5 and the magic thing. So with, I guess, Smite, I believe you can get rid of the armor. But yeah, let's do our might test. No, it's not a might test. It's an agility test for him. We are determined that's at least something. Let's try to not forget that. And we can strike 1 when we have a strike 2 here. Yeah, I think we should be able to take care of this white. 1, 2... 3 and 4. With a great bow, we need, in total, we really need 7, right? So we need 3 hits. So I think it's the easiest now to simply get rid of these things. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 hits, or successes in total. This again transforms into 7 hits. So let's log it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was a mighty shot. Yes, we are applying this. Remove 1 Barrow-wight, you or a nearby hero gain 1 inspiration. That's only Legolas, of course. So he gets 1 back. Might be helpful. We are removing the white, as told by the app. And then let's continue. The Barrow-wight sends up a voiceless cry as it collapses. The man goes limp. You drag him out of the barrow, and once in the open air, he starts to stir. How did I come to be here? He asks. You explain what you know of this recent ordeal. Lore increases by 1, then discard this person token. Okay. We'll do that now off camera. For the whites to have chosen you as their sacrifice is an ill omen, or at least a sign that trouble follows you like a loyal hound. Oh, or at least a sign that trouble follows you like a loyal hound. Legolas gains the Stormcrow title and immediately prepares it. Oh, Stormcrow. Let me check that one. So here's the Stormcrow. At the start of your turn, you may remove this skill from the adventure or completely out to place your hero in a space with a threat token and interact without provoking attacks. Yeah, that's pretty helpful. The thing is, I have to get rid of another prepared card now because, again, you can only have 4 prepared cards now. We have the strike 2, we have the agility, which adds, I think we have a lot of agility. We definitely want, let's discard the quick snare for now. That's okay. We will definitely equip the Stormcrow. We are still determined. That's certainly helpful. And we have to remove the person token here. And I believe that's that. Let's move back. Okay, that's it. And I guess that's unfortunately also the end of the action phase. He moved for free basically, then he interacted with a man. We killed the white. Yes, everyone is done. Okay, let's end the action phase. Come on. Yes, shadow phase. We will get 1 inspiration. I think now it's good for, even Bilbo has spent some inspiration now, so we are definitely taking something out of this. Darkness step. Each hero in darkness, yeah, that's what I feared. Now we have a darkness step. Suffers 2 fear and what I keep forgetting, spirit negates. The thing is, right now, no one, oh no, yeah, Legolas is actually, this is a pre-printed darkness space. And so he has to make that test. That could be a problem now. And again, spirit negates. So let's check his cloak. Before you suffer wound or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that thing. Yeah, let's do that. And we have to do that before we are actually doing the test. But we have already negated 1 fear. And then we are doing the observation, the spirit test. That's only a 2 actually. So no, that's a weakness. And yeah, I think we don't want to suffer that fear. We have still a lot of inspiration left, so we basically dodged that bullet for good. Let's move back to the app. The shadow deepens. Yeah, okay. Threat increases by 7. And then we are moving back to the rally phase, which means, yes, we are scouting 2. Okay, let's scout with Gimli first. Oh, Restless Axe. Oh, that's a nice one. Guard 1 and rest 2. But again, we don't need it. No, let's move the Restless Axe on top. We know there is a success. And we remove 1 card without a success. I mean, that's definitely double good. Let's do the same with Bilbo. we can test a spirit or undying might. Let's keep the undying might prepared because this could give him one success. We're removing the other one to the bottom of the stack. And then it's Legolas, undying might. That's also not bad for him actually. And the unyielding spirit. Let's get rid of the honed agility and prepare the undying might instead, and this goes to the bottom of the deck. So even with might he can now add some success. I think that's better for him, even though he's really well equipped with hidden and determined. But still, let's continue. We are moving back to the action phase. I think we want to start with Legolas and moving out here in the wild. So we can move out here actually, and yeah, we will have to explore up here. Yes, confirm. A steep hill has a winding track worn into its side for travelers such as yourself. Okay, we gain one inspiration. Let's continue. A small cairn of stones is draped with green garlands. Place a search token as indicated. So this goes in here. The journey is wearying but filled with adventure. There are opportunities beyond every turn. Place a search token as indicated. So this goes in here. A bundle of twigs is on the ground here. Place a search token as indicated. Wow, a lot going on in this area. And yeah, let's continue first. Okay, journey continues. He still has a movement point left, but he can still take his action. Right now we are here, and again, we are playing adventure mode. We want to find stuff out, and then we can still move out here, for example. So let's certainly do that. Bundle of twigs. Yeah, let's search it. Upon closer inspection, this is an old bird's nest. You check your surroundings and are confused. Could an enemy have knocked this nest from a nearby tree? So we are testing our wits, and it seems we only need one success. So let's see. 1, 2, there's the success, and 3. We only needed one success. Let's pass. It appears this bird's nest wasn't left here by a careless enemy, but a thoughtful passerby. The eggs hidden within are safely cushioned on soft grass and tucked away out of sight of predators. Hopefully, if you leave it undisturbed, the parents will continue to care for their young in safety. Gain one inspiration. It's really an adventure mode. So there's also, let's say, somewhat more useless things, but that's nice. I like this. Let's continue. We will remove the token. And then we still have one movement point left and we'll move over here. So that was Legolas. What next? What next? I think we will start with Gimli now. On the other hand, he could also move. I think we want to explore, and Bilbo can still make it there. No, let's start with Bilbo. 1 and 2 with his first action moving in here. We are going to explore. Yes. A winding dirt track peters off into the woodland. Discard the exploration token, gain one inspiration. Let's continue. The forest is filled with animal life and you spot several promising game trails. Place a search token. Okay, the search token goes right next to him actually. In here. And the journey continues. So I guess there's, in theory... No, I think that's okay. I think that truly is okay. We will inspect here, which means we can pretty much look at the top of our screen here. That's a success, so it's not a leaf, so we're not gaining inspiration, but we know it's a success. And then let's interact. That's the promising game trails. Following a clear game trail, you come upon a giant horned hart. Let the hart go, hunt the hart. No, I think that's not what Bilbo would do right now. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let the hart go. You admire the beauty of this majestic animal. Okay, we are testing wisdom now. And his wisdom is a 2. And I think we discarded the wisdom before, right? But we know there is a test, at least a success. 1 and 2. Oh, 2 successes. So we passed. You lock eyes with the noble beast and share it in a perfect moment of serenity before it leaps away into the underbrush. Threat decreases by 2, gain 1 inspiration. Okay, I think he's already again maxed out, but at least the threat decreased. I mean, that's certainly helpful. Let's continue. Yeah, nothing else would happen. Then it's over to Gimli now, finally. And I guess the idea is to move maybe Gimli twice. 1, 2, and then 1. He could move in here now. Yeah, let's do that, right? I have no better plan right now. So 1, 2, that's the first movement. Then we're doing his second. There's nothing, he cannot get a free movement as far as I know, right? Nope. Let's move him down here. Still has 1 movement point left though, but let's explore. Yes. A ridge of bleached cracks separate 2 pristine lakes. Perfect for fishing. Okay, he's got the exploration token. We gain the, I think he's maxed out. Yeah, we are just discarding it. Let's continue. Oh, there's a threat token though. A dense fog blankets the area, spilling forth from disturbed waters. Place a threat token. Okay, that's now a bummer. He doesn't have any more actions left now, but let's continue. A set of small barefoot tracks meanders through the burial grounds, flanked by a set from larger being. Could these belong to the missing travelers? Oh, that's nice. So we are going to place a search token in here. So we are not completely off. I think this was the last unexplored tile. So I think, yeah, shouldn't be surprised actually. And the journey continues. And in theory, he still has a movement point left, but we want, I guess, him to go after the threat token here next. So no point moving him out here because I think either Bilbo or Legolas could still make it there, maybe at least. So yeah, let's take it somewhat slow, I believe. Yeah, let's not go crazy. Let's end our, what was it, action phase. Confirm. And what has fate in store? Okay, we gain 1 more inspiration. I think that's only, oops, now possible for Legolas. Yeah, everyone else is maxed out. Right now, none of our heroes is in darkness. No, nothing was added. That's cool. Threat increases by 8. Yeah, we have a lot of, or 2 threat tokens out actually, but still not come to the next threshold of 50. And then, yeah, we are resetting our deck and scouting 2. Let's scout with Gimli first. Ready defense and honed agility. Yeah, his agility is really bad. So I would like, yeah, let's remove the unyielding spirit. Let's prepare the honed agility. He has a -1 here. And yeah, the ready defense certainly goes on top of his deck. Let's scout with Bilbo. Tookish part. Before you test, you made a skill to test with instead and gain 1 inspiration. We can hide. Oh, no, they both go on top. That's definitely helpful. Have to remember that though. And then we have, no, we're moving both of those to the bottom of the deck. We want successes for sure. He's well prepared, so I think that's fair. Let's continue. And this time I think we do want to start with Gimli going after this threat token here. He's right next to, I think let's do that. The dense fog, let's search it. Oh, wisdom, yeah, that's great for him. Strange vision spilled in the shadows beyond the thick mist. We need 2 successes with him. So let's hope for the best. Again, his wisdom is only a 2, but he has the ancient wisdom. That's at least something. 1, okay, that's 2. I think we are going to spend this one here instead. So these are 2 successes, all we need. Let's pass. The image serve not as a distraction, but as a map of places and events to come. In time, the visions and mist fade away. Lord increases by 1, discard the threat token. Okay. Anything else? No. Oh, interesting. So this threat token is no more. And yeah, he still has a full action, but not a free movement. And unfortunately, Bilbo didn't get the road ever go on ability. That's so amazingly good, actually. So in theory, we could have him move up here now. Go after this threat. I'm pretty sure it's a relatively similar thing. And we cannot move. Wait a second. 1, 2, 1. No, oh, wow, that's really bad. So maybe we should move Gimli now up here. And we will take care of this token here, because no one will reach this on time to do something meaningful this round. And here could be some meaningful stuff to reduce threat, for example. Yeah, let's move Gimli 1-2 spaces up here. So he is then in guard range for, I don't know, Bilbo, for example, later on. Yeah, let's do that. And then I guess let's go with Legolas first now. He's here, he's going to interact with this token. Let's click it. Opportunity beyond every turn. Let's search. You notice that you are in a naturally clear area. Perfect for performance. Are you kidding me? Okay. So we'll test Spirit now with Legolas. His Spirit is also only a 2. Oh, I thought this was higher. But okay, we have to take it. 1 and 2. We need 2 successes. So yeah, I will definitely get rid of this. So these were 2 successes. Let's discard those. Let's pass the test. A song bursts from your throat, echoing around you in vibrant tones. You or a nearby hero gains 1 inspiration. You or a nearby hero may scout 1, then discard this search token. I think he still takes an action, and we don't know what's here. We know we have 2 card successes on Bilbo's deck, so I think he will gain the inspiration. Yeah, it has to be him anyway. And we will scout 1. So let's see. And okay, that's nothing. We will put it to the bottom of its deck. So at least we were optimizing our chances here a little bit. And I guess then let's continue. No, nothing else. So we're removing the search token. And then we are spending 1 inspiration to take our freebie movement up here with Legolas. And then, yeah, getting after... Oh, that was so stupid. I shouldn't have moved Gimli now. I see that. Oh, that's really stupid, Marcus. Okay, but again, no take-backsies here. But we are interacting with this search token here with Legolas again. That's the drape with green garlands. Let's search it too. Also observation. The garlands are woven leaves and vines with a few blossoms dotting the verdant ropes. The cairn of stones is well balanced, the stone polished and clean. The stubs of a few candles are melted into the ground around the array. Test Spirit 1. Now I'm quite happy that we removed 1 not success. So yeah, we are spending 1. We only need 1 success for this test. So let's pass. This must be some sort of shrine or memorial. You light the candles and sit before the festoon stack. You empty your mind, then take a few slow breaths. You feel at peace here. Flip 1 horror face down or discard 1 face down horror fear. Then discard the search token. Okay, unfortunately not really helpful. And that's it for Legolas. Yeah, here I was really hoping for something useful, and that's now problematic. Do I want to move Bilbo on his own now? I mean, he has 1 ability, I believe. That's the self-sufficient one. If there are no nearby heroes, you may convert 2 leaves into a success. And we can hide. So I think we can risk it. It's really a risk. I'm pretty sure about that. But I want to go after this search token down there. Yeah. Let's simply have him move 1, 2, and 1. Again, he doesn't have a freebie of a movement. No. And that's pretty much that. I should have left Bilbo here, Gimli here, and have moved him there. Man, yeah, I was not sure what to expect here. Things could have happened. Maybe I should have went with Legolas next, or should have started with him. But I also wanted to get rid of the threat token in case something terrible would have come out there. So no, I think overall that was the best I could do. That's fair enough. Let's end the action phase. Moving into the shadow phase. Okay, we are gaining some inspiration back, which is okay for Legolas and Gimli at least. Let's continue. Think we are not in darkness. No, we are not. And then the shadow, okay, threat increases by 7, which is still not enough for the next threshold. Okay, we really have enough time. That's good. And then we are scouting 2 again. Again, we are starting with Gimli. No, that's a weakness. We don't want any weaknesses. I think we put them both to the bottom. No, I think I'm pretty happy with the cards I have prepared. Let's do Bilbo, Clever Wit. He can prepare one, or quite goes on top, that's for sure. When you test when wit is his strong suit, we can add one more, but in case something takes alone, let's prepare the Clever Wit. Let's do that. Yep. And then we are doing Legolas Precise Strike, and yeah, this goes on the bottom for sure, and the Precise Strike goes on top. Awesome. Let's continue. Then we are moving back into the action phase. And I guess we have to start with Bilbo just to see what's happening here. We can check out that because we are interacting now, we know it's a success, but okay, I take it. Let's move back to the app. Could these belong to the missing traveler? So we are searching with our first action. Okay, you crouch by the tracks. One set clearly belongs to a hobbit, perhaps one of the missing travelers. The other set belongs to something worse. They trail toward a tumbled pile of debris blocking the way. If we are moving the rubble aside, I foresee a might test coming. Does he have something for might? Yeah, we have the undying might. No, I think that's okay. Let's try to move the rubble aside. Yeah, if there is a hero in this space at one, you start to have the rubble aside. Slow, but sure. Yeah, it's a might test for sure. No surprise here. But at least we know we have one success in here. That's... Oh, are you kidding me? That's not even a maybe. We are no longer determined. I still want to get rid of the undying might now. So these are then 2 successes in total. Ah, that's terrible. 2 successes it is. That's certainly not enough for sure. Let's confirm. These stones were meant to stand for many long years and probably did so. They are so heavy that you have little success in moving them. If there is not darkness in his... I think we should have slipped, actually. I think this was not RPG. I think this fail on me. So we are placing a darkness token in this space. Okay, I will do that in a second. Okay, nothing else. So we are placing the darkness token. And then I guess we are simply interacting again. Yeah, we have to search. And as I already have started to move the rubble aside, I think I should now continue. Or should I now play it? I mean, he now noticed, oh no, I will not be able to manage. Try to slip through the gaps in the rubble. The thing is, he's now alone there. That's the problem maybe. No, now we are slipping through. If you're a hobbit, cool. You try to slip through gaps in the rubble. The travelers and the creature with them might have. Why not you? So we are testing our wits and we get one auto-convert. That's definitely something. Wits, yeah, 4. Wow, amazing. 1, 2, oh, come on. 3, 4. 2 successes. Now we want the clever wit here too. So these are 3 successes. Now that was really bad. Not 1 leaf. But okay, I will take the 3 successes. And this could have been completely wasteful. With some persistence, you find a way to angle your body and squeeze through a narrow gap in the remains of the tumbled monument. On the other side, you see the tracks proceeding toward a barrow. Okay, gain 1 inspiration. And I think we cannot gain the inspiration. But we can discard the search token. And yeah, place 207B. Cool. So this goes in here, actually. We are removing the search token. The darkness is still around. That's certainly a bummer. So we definitely have to go through a darkness step. Let's still continue. And we are even placing an exploration token. Nice. Not that Bilbo needs it, but I will take it no matter what. Let's continue. And that's the turn of Bilbo. I guess, oh, we could, wait a second, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, Gimli could make it in there, just to explore. I think I want to do that now. He can take some damage. No, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So we are moving Bilbo, 1, 2, 1, 2. He's still in guarding distance. I think that's certainly helpful. And we are now exploring this space here. Confirm. The hall is shadowed and the air underground is stale, yet there is ample finery displayed in every corner. So we gain 1 inspiration. No, he can't gain the inspiration. He is maxed out. Let's continue. You spot a middle-aged hobbit. lying stretched out on the ground with treasures all around her. Place a person token as indicated. So the Hobbit token goes in here, and I really like there are tokens for every, let's say, stereotype of fantasy creature. Of course, no dragons and whatnot. Let's continue. No, the journey continues, but that was also the last action of Gimli. And then I guess it's Legolas. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2. He could move in here too, actually, but do we want to? Because again, he has range damage, so I think we don't need to spend it. So 1, 2. And the no, these are both in darkness, right? Or is this a darkness space? Oh, we have to move a lot actually. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these are a lot of movements actually. No, I think this is one tile because these are really depicting rooms. No, I think this is all one tile. Pretty sure about that. So, but that's also in darkness then. That's what it means actually. So, does it matter too much then if I move him? I mean, he could move in here, then he's at least in the same space as Bilbo. That was his second movement. No, I think they're all in darkness now, which is definitely problematic, but nothing I can do about it. I mean, that's our hopefully final goal. Pretty sure we will see at least one more white appearing, maybe even 2 now. Let's see about that, but that was pretty much our final thing. So let's end the action phase. Okay, we gain inspiration. I think no... Legolas, in fact, can take another. And again, I forgot to allow me this one mulligan, please. He tested. I think he did test, right? Yeah, he interacted at least twice. After you test this card to become hidden. So we are discarding the self-sufficient for Bilbo. So he gets hidden too. Again, nothing else happened. We know what would happen. So I think allow me to take that little mulligan. I really was going to hide him because he was alone. Let's continue now. Now we have to go through the darkness steps and spirit negates. So we can basically start with Gimli, doesn't really matter. His spirit is 4. We need 2 successes. There is 1, there is 2. Okay, he's fine. Bilbo might be a bit more problematic. Spirit of 3, because we already spent a lot of successes actually. Yeah, we will spend our 2 inspiration here. Then let's do 2 spirit for Legolas. That's okay. We are also spending it, so we are not suffering any fear. I think that definitely is helpful. Let's move back. Threat increases by 7. Yes, we will see another threshold. Looters, frustrated at finding the unhaunted barrows long since stripped of all valuables, decide that you may be the better targets for robbery. So we might see some ruffians? What do you think? I count on ruffians. Oh, it's an elite ruffian even. Okay. He goes up here. Again, that's an elite one, but that's certainly not all. Let's continue. Orc Hunter goes relatively... Oh, he's really adjacent to us. That's could be problematic. So he goes in here, which means we are in range now. He's a ranged unit. Let's continue. Okay, that's the rally phase. So it really seems the adventure mode is relatively harmless. Let's put it like this. Let's scout 2. Time of need. Oh, that's a nice one, the time of need. Kinship, no, this goes to the bottom. We don't need kinship. But what to do with time of need now? This could be 2 successes. I think we are going to get rid of the stone token now. This is discarded, and I think we are preparing the time of need. This can become really valuable. Let's check out Bilbo. Quiet. We'll definitely want to hold on to quiet and the honed agility. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's prepare this. He can definitely still prepare a lot of skill cards. Tireless, no. Immortality is a rest 2 or strike 2. But we have a strike 2 here already. I think we are getting rid of Stormcrow now and want to do the immortality. Yeah, why not? Let's put it in here. So those were our scouts. Let's continue. Action phase. Okay, I think for sure we want to start with Legolas to take out this archer here. The other guy, I think, is okay. We can deal with him later. No, let's have Legolas shoot this archer. 5 and an armor, so we need 6 hits in total. We are testing agility, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need 3 successes to do 7 hits. So yeah, let's definitely spend one of those. That's 7, right? 7 hits, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seems to be dead. Confirm. Okay, we gain 1 inspiration back. We could give it, no, we'll stay with him. I would think. Let's continue. It's not going to attack. Okay, that was Legolas' first activation. So let's remove this guy. Should we move? Can we do anything else with his abilities right now? I mean, he could still move for free, actually. But 1 move doesn't help him because he doesn't have the action here. But I think there is no point leaving him here. So he's moving 1, 2 spaces down here with his second activation, and that's pretty much it. And then I guess we are going with Bilbo next, because then we know he can still attack. Yeah, let's do Bilbo. 1 and 2. We are going to interact with this hobbit, so we are checking out his topmost card. I think we know what it was, so we are not gaining an inspiration. It was a success. And then, yeah, let's interact with that. You spot a middle-aged hobbit lying stretched out on the ground with treasures all around her. Oh, we are testing wisdom. That's not good. The hobbit wears a circlet and many rings. Her face is deathly pale, but she is alive, only sleeping. She is surrounded by other treasures, faded, baleful gold trinkets and dull ornate blades. Let's do the test. His wisdom is only a 2, and I think, yeah, there's nothing we can do. We know that this is a success. That's at least something. Oh, 2 successes. Now that's something, but it's certainly not enough. I'm pretty sure about that. The arrangement of the treasures seems somehow deliberate, perhaps even ritualistic. But what could this mean? Lore increases by 2. I really need to start spending lore. You hear a scraping, rasping voice sing.
Cold be hand and heart and bone, and cold be sleep under a stone, never more to wake on stony bed, never till the sun failed and the moon is dead. In the black wind the stars shall die, and still on gold here let them lie, till the dark Lord lifts his hand over that sea and withered land.
Oof, that's nasty. A Barrow-wight appears and looms above the hobbit, its skeletal visage terrible. You put yourself between the Barrow-wight and the hobbit. No good can come of so loathsome a creature. Place 1 white. This is a Barrow-wight you must defeat to rescue this traveler. Okay. So let's place the Barrow-wight in here. The thing is, we don't have any more actions. The good thing is we still have Gimli. Yeah, so we will move Gimli down here. Unfortunately, also doesn't have any free movement. That's so bad, but okay. And then with his second action, he will attack the Barrow-wight. Yeah, we know the drill. We need 6 hits now again. So we are hitting with our axe. And we have Pierce. Let's not forget the Pierce. But Pierce doesn't help us here. No, it doesn't help. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? 4. So these are only 2 successes if we spend 1. And I think, yeah, we definitely want to spend it, right? Yes, we do have to spend it. These are 2 successes. These are 6 hits. I think 6 is okay, right? Yes, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, awfully close. But I take it. And remove 1 Barrow-wight. We gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, we will give it back to him, I guess. We can put this on top of his deck, actually, because he attacked. Nice. We have 1 more success for sure. Let's continue. The Barrow-wight lets out a wail that rattles your bones as its body tumbles to dust. You have the hobbit onto your shoulders and carry her out of the barrow. Once outside, she starts to stir. Hello, she stammers, blinking. I seem to have lost my way a bit. You explain what happened to her. Law increased by 1, then discard this person token. The Barrow-wights have realized you will not be so easy to overcome as their usual prey. A formidable wight stands to block your escape from the Barrow Downs, its wretched limbs creaking as it hefts a rusted blade. Okay, we are... Oh, this Barrow-wight goes next to the ruffian. How interesting is that? Let's continue. You have rescued both travelers. All that remains is to overcome the wights to block your escape. Defeat the wight. Okay, I think, but that's it, right? Yeah, we have to remove the person token here. And then, yeah, we have to take out that wight, but the action phase is over. So let's end it accordingly. Confirm. Shadow phase. We gain 1 inspiration. Yeah, I think everyone but Gimli can take 1 inspiration. Then let's continue. This guy is moving 2 and then attack. He cannot attack. So we are moving 1 and 2. And then we say no attack. And then a ruffian is set on hemming you in. Move 4 spaces towards the closest hero. And I guess this doesn't matter. 1, 2, and 3. So he's also in here. No, this wight is gone actually. What am I talking about? It's only this ruffian here now. But no further attack. Let's continue. The wight will only move 1 or closest hero. I think I forgot this one here. So I think no attack. Oh, wait a second. No, I think that's wrong. He will move 1 and 2. I think at least. Oh. That's now tricky. Do they move both? I think if they cannot attack, they ignore it and no attack. No, I think he's 2 spaces out actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. And the same is true for the wight. It's no target. So we are moving 2 spaces. The creak and whisper of wight's stride follows you wherever you hide. Exactly. So this is now moving 1, 2 spaces actually. Yes, that's the thing. Okay, let's continue. We will certainly go through a darkness step. Exactly, we have to go with spirit now. And again, we are all in darkness. We know here's 1 success on top of it. And 1, 2... Okay, we can basically stop here because I'm pretty sure nothing else will happen, but he definitely overachieved. Let's see about Bilbo. His spirit is 3. 1, 2, and oh, he takes a hit actually. He takes 1 fear. It's not face down fear. No, it's standard fear. And that's gloom. Flip this card face down. Oh, that's okay. We can live with that for sure. Move that down. Let's do the same for Legolas. Now his spirit is only a 2. 1 success. And oh, he also takes 1 fear. In fighting, each nearby hero flips 1 wound face up. Oh, cool. We don't have any wounds. No, that's okay. Then we will flip it face down. But that's okay. We can live with that. Let's continue. Threat increases by 7, so we really want to get rid of those guys. Yeah, we are scouting and shuffling and everything. Again, I will do that off camera. And then Gimli, Restless Axe. This goes to the bottom. This goes to the top. Nice. Let's do Bilbo. 2 successes. I'm pretty sure we will put them both on top. That's a precise strike. And the resourceful, no, let's put the resourceful to the bottom. And the precise strike goes to the top. Nice. Let's continue. And we are moving into the action phase. We will start with Gimli. 1, 2, moving him here. And then he's going to attack the ruffian, which is again still an elite ruffian. That could be definitely challenging. Yeah, huge. He has 8 health, but he can do 8 damage in theory. But let's see about that. So we are striking with our battle axe. We know there's 1 success for sure. Maybe another hit. And yeah, we will definitely transform one of those into a hit or into success. These are 8 hits and thunder. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's click thunder. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. In theory, also has pierce, but again, doesn't really make a lot of difference here. Yes, we are applying 8 hits. We are removing the ruffian. I think he will gain the inspiration, and that's that. And yeah, we can also place one success back on top of his deck. Again, if he has to defend or so, this might still come in handy. And then it's, I think we are moving 1, 2, I think this guy is gone. I keep forgetting this. I don't know why. We are moving Legolas in here and he will shoot towards that white. Yeah, let's do that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We need 3 or we need some smite, but there's nothing with smite, I believe. Well, 9 is definitely brutal, but let's see about that. So he's using his bow. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, we are definitely transforming these 2 into actual successes. So we have 7 hits and we need 9, which means we are also discarding strike. When you attack, discard to add 2 hits. Let's do that. So that's 7, that's 9 we needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Dead. Apply. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Confirm that. Remove 1 white. We gain 1 inspiration. We give it back to Legolas. And I think that's that. You fell the last white that stands between you and the road out of the Barrow Downs. You whirl to see more whites emerging from the barrows and you grip your weapon tight until, with a great exhalation, the fog blows off the downs and the whites in unison shrink back into their chambers. The way out of the Barrow Downs is clear. You travel some way before resting for the night. The man and the hobbit you saved from the Barrow-wights are grateful for your assistance, but are headed for Bree. In the morning you part ways. The heroes win. Each hero receives 4 experience and lore increases by 4. Hooray! Let's continue. After a time you arrive in the Shire and accompany Meldrum to the Thane's home in Tuckborough, where hot tea and biscuits are practically forced upon you. The Thane, a venerable old hobbit, sits at his son's bedside. There, a young man, at least by hobbit reckoning, sleeps raggedly. It's about time you arrived, grumbles the Thane. After a time you arrive in the Shire and accompany Meldrum to the Thane's home in Tuckborough, where That's the same thing, right? Continue. Okay. Oof. That was... wow. For a second I was afraid there was a bug. Meldrum flips through his notebook and presents a sketch of a flower. Brilliant orange with angled points around the top. It's called an Ember Crown. Meldrum explains. But only the elves of the Blue Mountains know how to grow it. They say it glows, but I've never seen one. Then we send someone to the Blue Mountains. The elves must know something. The Thane turns to your party. It is important that my son, that he be ready to take my place. You can see the desperation in his eyes, and you swiftly agree to this task. You don't want to rush in unprepared, says Meldrum. I know Farmer Maggot sees many travelers on the road and may know something useful. We used to trade more with the Blue Mountains, the Thane adds. Any record of that time would be in the Metham House. You have the opportunity to go on quests in the Shire to prepare for your trip to the Blue Mountains. These quests will help prepare you for the challenges that lie ahead, but leaving early has its own advantages. Okay, again we have to make a choice, so we have some branching here. Metham House, this is interesting actually. I think we have, we have a hunter with us for your trip to the Blue Mountains. This is now really tough actually. I'm now really tempted between the Blue Mountains to really move on or check out the Metham House. Not so thrilled about the Farmer Maggot. What should we do? Should we roll a die? Let's roll a die, huh? Shall we? We didn't roll any dice in this playthrough, so let's do that. So I'm rolling my good old J-Play die here. This is a 1, by the way. So 1, 2, 3 is the Metham House. 4 to 6 is the Blue Mountains. It's the J-Play, it's the 1, of course. So we're going to the Metham House, and I think that may have been a decision by maybe Bilbo saying, hey, let's stick around a little bit. I know my ways around here. And maybe also Legolas might be interested. So let's click on the Metham House. Investigating the Metham House, where hobbits keep various treasures and curiosities that have made their way to the Shire, could give you valuable information that will help you in your quest. Are you sure you want to investigate the Metham House? Confirm. Okay, I think that's that. A Misplaced Gift, Chapter 3. Let's continue. It's a battle map, of course, but I think this is now really something that we will do potentially in our next playthrough. Again, I will leave it up to you if you want me to continue my campaign here. I'm relatively certain I will continue doing these things offline, for this game at least. And so unfortunately there's no chat available, but let me know if I should make or do things differently in the future. But I would definitely be excited to move on with this game. But again, let me know if you're really interested in seeing that, and if so, I will do that. Not as my direct next playthrough. I have some games to cover from this year's Essen Spiel, but I will definitely stay on target here. Again, a huge shout out to all of my patrons out there. Really do appreciate all your support. If you want to support my channel, you will find a link to my page on Patreon. You can join me here on YouTube. Definitely like and subscribe. That also greatly helps. And yeah, hope to see you soon in one of my other videos. And until then, bye bye.